Why do good records matter for Australian red meat producers? Well, the success of our meat as a premium global food is built on consumer trust. Because it's produced right, but also because we can show evidence of livestock history and on-farm practices. Accurate and up-to-date records underpin food safety and traceability systems, so we can stand by what we sell. So, what records do producers need to keep? Well, it boils down to three things. Records about your property and management practices, a record of the animals you have, and stock transfers onto and off your property. What happens on your property is covered by the 7 requirements of the Livestock Production Assurance Program. LPA accreditation's a big deal. It's your ticket to sell to processors, feedlots and other LPA accredited producers. You need to keep accurate and up-to-date records for each requirement. A property risk assessment to pinpoint and manage sites of potential contamination, veterinary and animal treatments you give, records of all chemicals you store on farm, records of pasture and feed and products applied to them, an on-farm biosecurity plan, evidence of animal welfare training, ensuring animals are fit to transport and preparing them for loading, and livestock transactions and movements. We'll come back to this one. These records are the evidence that you're doing the right thing, and you'll need them to keep your LPA accreditation if you're audited. But it's when there's a problem, a contamination or animal disease incident, that being able to access good records quickly really counts. It can literally be the difference between limiting the damage and an economic catastrophe for your business and our industry. For recording each animal on your property, there's the National Livestock Identification System, the NLIS, and its database is the definitive national record of stock location. Before leaving their property of birth, each animal must have an official NLIS tag and be registered in the national database against your property and PIC. When animals are moved from one property to another, it's critical to keep the chain of information intact. So LPA animal history data needs to carry forward to the new property and animal IDs transferred on the NLIS database. If animals are leaving your PIC, your job is to complete an LPA National Vendor Declaration. It's the transfer document that bundles the history details from your LPA records with the animal IDs, so that it carries forward to the new PIC. NVDs can be completed 3 ways: your hard copy LPA NVD book, online with electronic ENVDs, or using the ENVD app. If you're the receiver, you're legally responsible for registering the transfer of animal IDs in the NLIS database, and you must retain the NVD transfer document. It's the LPA starting point for those stock, an unbroken chain. Should you be required to participate in an LPA audit, your LPA records will be reviewed by an auditor, so it's important to make sure they're accurate and up to date. All these records must be retained for specific minimum periods, which can differ between states or territories. It's your responsibility to know your obligations. You can create and store your records in one central online location. To do this, log in to MyMLA. This gives you access to all the Integrity Systems programs in one location, using one login and password. From there, select LPA. You can upload any records and save them directly into your LPA account. There are inbuilt templates for every LPA record requirement, like the property risk assessment and farm biosecurity plan, which you can complete entirely digitally. Create new records right here and upload any previous documents so everything is all together, up to date, complete and at the ready. You're free to keep your records in the form and location that suits you: paper forms and diaries, spreadsheets and other computer files, your farm management software, or within LPA. They're all okay. Just choose a system that enables yours to be complete, up to date and correct. Remember, good record keeping underpins the world's trust in Australian red meat, so we can stand by what we sell.